All right, guys, we're coming in. What is going on, man? It is Wednesday, tournament day, biggest stream of the week, folks. The craziest thing. Friend just told me about this crazy thing, and we're not sure if it used to be an actual rule or what, but it's a thing people have done. It's like a meme, and some people have done puzzles with it. But look at this crazy idea, okay? The idea is, if white hasn't moved his king yet, if white hasn't moved his king yet, he can promote this pawn to a rook. Whoa. How do I get rid of the rook? How do I get rid of the rook? You can promote the pawn to a rook. Okay? Wait, I'm trying to set up. How do you get rid of a piece? They changed this, guys. Oh, there we go. I can drag it off. Okay. So, you promote the pawn to a rook, and then you can castle like this. Is that insane? Is that the most insane thing you've ever seen in your life? Austin, how you doing, man? No, I'm not playing any Burning Crusade right now, man. Hey, Schemas, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I wish I can win this one, but I didn't do much training. Hey, Cappy, you're not, if you're not a stronger chess player that spends a lot of time studying, it's like you're not going to get lucky and win a chess tournament if you're low rated and there's a bunch of people rated higher than you. That's how you don't try. You fight like a lion. But if I'm doing free throws against the lake, what's going on? My Facebook stream just shut off? Why? I can't put it up again. It takes too freaking long. Facebook knows, man. You guys know. You guys know. Epi drops. Can't put it back up. See you on YouTube or Twitch. I hate that so much too. It's freaking tournament day. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'm not gonna let it bother me, but it's so freaking annoying. It's like insanely annoying. I mean, do I appear annoyed? I'm not going to let it. It's tournament day. Biggest stream of the week, folks. I freaking love tournament day. But you understand what I'm saying, Cappy? It's all right, dude. That's the attitude. The attitude is anytime you do anything, you try and win, right? But understand that when it's everything in life is like this. You're not going to outmath the math professor. You can try and you should, but you're not going to outmath the math professor unless you're a better math professor than him. If you're anything less than that, you're not going to outmath him, right? But I'm not trying to crush your dreams. I'm saying you need to play to get better. You want to be a better version of yourself. You want to play better than you played last time. Hey, Tina, welcome. OBS is being weird? I don't think it's my internet. I'm not sure I want to test it. Do I want to test my internet, guys? That's probably not smart. Running an internet test while streaming, because that sucks up all your juice, right? I'm trying to figure out what's going on over here. You just forked Queen to King. Grats, Cappy. That's the way to go, man. That's the way to go. I just reread it, and it's King to E3 and Rook to E2. The King always moves 2 squares, I guess. That's just so hilarious, Bill Stevens. That is hilarious. Greek, how you doing, man? Welcome back. You gonna play today? The tournament is up. There are multiple pinned comments across all platforms. And we are absolutely going to have a freaking blast today with Tournament Day. I'm going to start a game here in a second. There we go. All right. There we go. Now I can see everything. This is supposed to be done beforehand, but we just had a slight change of plans, guys. All right. Let's play a game. We got to play a 15-10. It's kind of a, it's not really a tradition, but I often will start stream with the 15-10. Work early tomorrow. Lots to do, so I'll watch a bit. Cool, Greek. Good to see you, man. Knight F3. Dude, I play Knight F6. Sometimes I play F5 here. D4, G6. I'm G4. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do my thing. Okay. Setting up the malarkey. I got to do this too to get my luck shot in, guys. Now I'm threatening to win a piece. Hey! I just won a piece, guys. He has to save the bishop, and I fork his pieces. The guy learned to London. Creek, the guy learned to London. He put all his pieces on the right squares. Is it wrong, guys? Is it wrong for me to say that? To act like that? To even feel like that? I think it's funny. It's just funny. And guys, this guy made it to 1630 by just not even looking at what his opponent does. He just puts pieces on squares. He just puts pieces on squares, guys. Now, I get the bishop, because I could take this. And I'm taking it, too. I'm scared of open F file. I'm taking it, guys. Yeah, he made a huge mistake. He never should have took here. He never should have took here. Right? And now, I think since we're up a piece, and that's a bishop, I think we take, and then we come here, trading more material. This trades more material, guys. We're just trading down because we're up a piece. Okay, now, do we take with the rook? I think we take with the rook because the rook attacks the pawn. Now, I'm not saying I can't lose this game, guys. He actually, okay, brings the bishop. And then we trade queens. And we attack the bishop. And then we get the pawn. The pawn's pretty important, guys. It's an E-pawn. It's El Centro. It controls multiple squares. If you were to put it somewhere and defend it with the bishop, it would be there for the rest of the game. No, it wouldn't actually, because I have a bishop here. Yeah. This guy's not, he's just not quite. Brings the bishop back. Blocking his rook. We'll take this. I could still lose, but if I lose, it'll be because I suck at tactics. It won't be because I memorized where my pieces go, regardless of what my opponent does. This is not a pre-record, Jackal. No. Was there some lag? Sorry about that. I think it's smoothed out. It's smoothed out. Brings a rook to trade more pieces off, guys. Do I play bishop? Rook takes, because it's a huge threat. Rook takes, bishop takes. I think I just take the rook because it's a rook. We keep this check in our pocket. And I bring my rook. I almost want to play king. I've got all the time in the world. I could take this pawn. It's a pawn. Problem is then he infiltrates and I have to defend my pawn. I don't want his rook coming in at all. So I'm going to play king over and then bring my rook to the other file. This is the maneuver. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anything, guys. He saved his pawn, guys. Now, this is a funny move because I can completely double my pawns, but it would lose a pawn too, though, right? I'm gonna come here. If there's one open file, Daniel Naroditsky taught us you must contest or control it. He has control of it. Now it will be contested. Well, I'm up a piece. I'm up a piece. Yeah, Jackal, it's not a pre-record, brother. God, I can't believe the Facebook stream shut itself down, man. It's freaking so amazing. But hey, we're here, guys. We're here. We're crushing it. It's tournament day. There's a pinned comment. Join the tournament. Who's in? Who's in? I'm in. And me and Kale Ballin is in. Okay. If the guy that won the tournament last week, JMD whatever, the guy that beat like me and Disguised Teriyaki, and he was rated 1200, I did ban him from the club, not for cheating. Not for cheating, guys. Stop saying it. It wasn't for cheating. I banned him from the club because I don't want him playing the tournament today. You say, because he cheated. He beat a 2400 in a 10-5 game. That does not prove he cheated. But what it shows to me is he is grossly underrated. Why? The guy that won the tournament last week, we don't call anybody cheaters. If you think someone's cheating, just report them. But we can't say it in chat. But this guy is insanely, grotesquely underrated. And because of this, I ban him from the club. But if he's watching or he watches and he wonders what happened, that's what happened. And all you need to do is get your rating right. This get your rating right has happened with a couple of people recently. People with Smurf accounts, no. Now you can join Chess Chillers as a Smurf account if you want, but you can't play the you can't play the tournament. You can't play the tournament. Just not. I'm just not allowing it. All right? Yeah, I have very, very little. Very few and little ways to maintain the integrity of the chess tournament that is so important to us. One of those ways is if someone's cheating, I can report them, and I've done that before. If somebody is insanely underrated, because oh yeah, there was one guy. He said, "Well, my rating's 1,200 on chess.com, but my other account is 1,900 or something." I'm like, all right, just don't play the tournament. Just don't play the tournament. I could literally... No, I can't. That would be a blunder. I should have been bringing my king. His king can't really come until he wastes a move. My king here, I think, is going to be a really good thing. He can't attack any of my pawns. Oh, it's these pawns he can't attack. Right? Bring with the huge threat. So yeah, if you're insanely underrated, and if you look at his history, it's all wins. There's a couple losses, which is kind of weird. It's actually very weird, but still. And you know, you look at his games, and it says like he played like a 1900, he played like a this, he played like a that. I get that all the time. The chess.com always kind of tells us. I want to do this. Or do I do nothing? I'm afraid if he does this, then this weakness. But I'm up a piece, so I shouldn't worry about it, right? I should... Wow, I have more than 15 minutes on my clock, guys. I should just come. Oh, then if he pushes, yeah, then I push. Yeah. It's all too crushing, guys. We're okay. And the beauty of this move is, if he tries to keep my king out, I get another pawn. So I'm just telling you guys, these are the kind of things I do to try and maintain the integrity. It's nothing personal against the guy. Brings the bishop back. Okay. Now I come here. Wait. Yeah, we come here. And then I go bing, bing. And he can't stop it. He can't stop it. And he can't attack anything. I mean, he could maybe get on this diagonal and come this way, but then I could just push. Okay. Okay, now. I could come here to here and get this pawn. I could come here threatening... Yeah. We just come here. It all wins, guys. There's no way to lose this. There's no way to lose this. I mean, I'll screw it up. Dude, what is this? 15 with a 1 minute increment? How come I have so much time? Oh, because I want a piece at the beginning. You should win. I joined before you. Mandy, what does it mean? Mandy, maybe. Okay. He's threatening to take, but my bishop covers. So let's just continue our plan. Because it's nothing. This guy could resign for his own chess improvement. You say, how do you get better by resigning? Well, you know that a 1693 is going to win this game even if I blunder 1 in 20 times. 1 in 10 times. Do you know how many hours you're going to waste hoping your opponent blunders to get 1 in 10? because the other 9 games, you're going to sit there feeling like a loser because you're going to be losing. When I say feel like a loser, you're going to feel like a loser, meaning one who is losing. And it can it could be like depressing. But most importantly, think about all the time. I'm taking this pawn next, by the way. If he comes here, he can't get behind the pawn. Oh, he can't come here. He's got nothing. Push takes. So you understand what I'm saying about resigning? This guy could, like even right now, just resign and then go do a puzzle and get better at chess. But instead, he's playing what we call hope chess. It's like you lost. In the middle game, when I won the piece, okay, he's just moving. Bishop check. I didn't see it. No, I did see it. Okay. Is there a threat here? Yes. So we'll take. Bishop takes. I save my pawn because look at my bishops. Those bishops, they're the great escorters, guys. Now here's the thing: if it was 2 bishops against 1 bishop, right? That could be hard. It could be hard. It might even be a draw. I don't know. I'm up 2 pawns, thank goodness. Yeah. So it's pretty important that you win a bunch of material before you start being up a piece. Doesn't always win. The reason it wins is because you have pawns to queen. Now, I think I come here. Threaten the trade. He's going to come to this square, trying to slow my pawn down, but it doesn't slow my pawn down. But I think what the great move is, guys, is going to be bishop to this square. Because that locks the king out, right? Let me see. No. He actually could go this way and this way. Okay, now I can push defending. He has nothing, guys. He has nothing. I mean, I get not resigning in bullet or blitz when your opponent has 15 minutes. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, Alec, it's his choice, though. Never give up, never surrender. Nope. You know what? The lower rated you are, the less you should resign. For more than one reason. For one reason, because you need game time. You need to learn how to fight. You need to learn how to fight in a losing position. Another reason is because the lower rated you are, the more blunders your opponent's going to make, right? You drop a piece, he drops a piece. You drop a pawn, he drops a pawn. You have checkmate, but you don't see it. He has checkmate, but he doesn't see it. And the game goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The higher level you get, it flattens out a little bit. The game is there's not as many blunders. If we were rated 400 right now, or 200 or something, now I'm trying to think the most efficient way. If I push, he can come. I have a bishop. And I have to be careful, though. I could have the wrong colored bishop. I think I'm not going to allow anything. I'm going to come here because he has no moves. So I'm going to come here. So the higher rated you are, the less likely someone's going to blunder the game. And I could blunder this, but I'm probably not going to. Like I said, all the time he's going to waste. If he does this in every game he plays, he's going to waste hours every week when he playing out the inevitable to save one game and say, hey, he was winning and I made a draw. That's good. If it's for cash, fight like a lion. If it's for the candidates, for your opportunity to play for the world championship, fight till the end, right? It's chess.com rating points. It's the most worthless form of internet currency, guys. Okay, now I come here. And now it's over. Because his king can't approach, guys. The king can't approach. And then you just save time and you go study chess. Go kiss your mom. Love you, Mom. Help your little brother with his homework. What's wrong with doing that? Pet the dog. Take the dog for a walk. Better than sitting here. Oh, I still have another pawn, dude. I don't have to mate you with the bishops. Do what you did to me, the two bishop trap, right? I thought about it, but I felt like the minute I played the bishop, well, one thing that he probably doesn't understand is his king already can't cross. His king already can't cross. The bishops are just insane. And when I do this, now the king still can't cross. Now you can't cross. You're going to check my bishop, I guess. We'll just come here. No, wait. Maybe we come here. That way when he attacks my bishop, I come back and he can't approach my bishop. Now he's trapped from the bishops, right? He can't approach me. And we'll just make a queen. Yeah. He's hoping so hard for a stalemate, guys. He has way too many squares. Oh, I think I can start cutting him off even more now. I got the time for it. I'm just going to make a queen to make a point. Rakim is in. Guys, join the tournament. It's a pinned comment. You just always have to be sure if I don't check him, I have to be sure that he has squares. So if I play queen, he has a square. So I'm going to play queen. And both my bishops play, so that he's going to get mated here probably pretty quick. And my king even plays. He has a square. I checked your square, buddy. You have multiple. He has 3 squares. I'm never going to move my queen without seeing a square he can move to. You know what I'm saying? We got this, guys. We got this. Okay, now this is a check, and checks are okay. Because a check, if it's not mate, or if he doesn't have his squares too, it is mate, right? So you either have to check, right? Bring a bishop. It's check. So check's okay. I don't see the mate. Now he has 1 square. Now I could check this way. King, and then maybe mate with the bishop. No. I think this puts baby in the corner. And then I mate with the bishop. He comes here, and this should be mate. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm really not mad at the guy. I wish he didn't waste his time. I'm streaming. This is content for me. Thank you. Thank you for not resigning. And I was winning. And I probably didn't play that game perfect. Right? So, like, because of that, I can look at it, maybe learn a little bit from it. but it was easy mode. I could make probably a lot of mistakes and still win. Let's take a look at the... oh boy, that was a pretty good little game, guys. Uh-oh. Think we can get reported? That'd be kind of cool. My opponent played with 84.8% accuracy. He played a good game. He just lost a piece at the beginning because he wasn't playing chess. He was putting pieces on the squares where the London says to. That's what he was doing. I played with 92% accuracy. Let's look at this big number down here to where I'll get banned. See, it says he played like a 2,000. I played like a 2,300. I had 2 brilliant moves, or 2 great moves, no brilliant moves. He had 1 blunder. I actually had 1 inaccuracy. He had none. He had, dude, he had no inaccuracies, no mistakes, no misses, 1 blunder. Guy played a good game. But, yeah, just save your time. Spend your time. Guys, time is precious, right? Garry Kasparov. Time is precious, guys. You can't waste time. You can't waste time. Who's got time to do that? Sure, please explain us the Caro-Kann defense. Krish, I don't know enough about the Caro-Kann defense. I mean, E4, C6, D4, D5. I have always been taught to laugh at the Caro-Kann defense, to make fun of it, and to make fun of the people that play it. That's the way I was taught when I grew up, when I was a young man. Now I try not to make fun of anybody, so I don't attack the players that play the Caro-Kann. But I can attack the opening, because it's a chess opening, and that's fine. So we refer to it as the Caro-Can't, not the Caro-Kann, the Caro-Can't. This is what I know about the Caro-Kann. You asked, I'm telling you. It's unenterprising. Of course, a higher rated player will beat me with the Caro-Kann. Even lower rated players can beat me with the Caro-Kann. But it's just so I put a pawn in the middle of the board, preparing castling. And then you put a pawn where your knight wants to go. Okay. And don't get me wrong. High-rated players play the Caro-Kann. It's not bad. It's not a bad opening. But that's how I feel about the Caro-Kann. E4, C6. It's like question mark. Opening principle-wise, it would almost be a question mark for a beginner, because your knight wants to come here, and you should be claiming your fair share of the center. It's like you tried to be an alpha male and play the Sicilian, but you mouse slipped, and you go, oh man. Now again, I don't like playing against Caro-Kann. That's probably where it comes from. It comes from other people that I knew growing up and becoming a chess player, not liking to play against Caro-Kann either. And so you make fun of it. We mock what we don't understand, like the French defense. I don't know how to play the French defense. I used to dislike playing against it. Therefore, I would play E4, they'd play E6, and I would play, what, you play like D4? They play D5 or something? I would play, and then I bought a book, and I played Knight C3, and this is the Winnow. Okay? It's a variation. I had to memorize variations against the French. Now, I hate the French so much. I play E4, they play E6, I just play D3. And I just play a King's Indian defense. If they, oh yeah. If they do something like, I come here, if they attack the pawn, it's projected. So I just start developing. Bring my, he can bring his bishop. I just start developing, and they do what they do, and I do this. And this is a King's Indian attack. It's the white side, basically, of the King's Indian defense. And Bobby Fischer, game number 1 in 60 memorable games. The Sherwin game, folks, the Sherwin game. Bobby Fischer played this setup as white. Yeah. That's true. Sometimes it gets scary, but you might be the one winning. So for someone beginning, you panic a lot. Caro-Kann is really bad if you don't have a strong positional understanding because you give yourself no space. That could be a keen observation. I don't even necessarily know that to be true. Cappy's waiting for the tournament to start. Well, how much time do we have? I think we got time, right? 24 chess.com minutes. Yeah, so that's what I know about the Caro-Kann. It's called the Caro-Cant, and I don't play main lines against the Caro-Kann. I was looking at the fantasy variation and played it for some of you guys might remember that. Hammer says French is also a great opening. I play them from time to time. Kato Lien is like the semi-Slav. Right. Caro-Kann is somewhat like the semi-Slav. Right. Yeah, no. I believe it is. And there are YouTubers. Here's the thing that I think beginners don't understand. There's no secret opening. Use this opening to get to 1800. It has nothing to do with the opening. Why your rating goes up? Because you learned the Caro-Kann. It wasn't the Caro-Kann. You could have learned a Sicilian. And then you could, when the alpha males sit down at the table, you might have a seat there. C6? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just so beta. Yeah, and I'm not a tough guy, but I'm just saying. It just seems so beta to me. French beta. You got to play C5. You got to play C5. E4, C5. You got to. I mean, I don't know. Play E5. Play E5. Right? Because the point is, if you would have just played C5, yeah, but there's so many variations. Yeah, I know, but you're here to learn, right? You want to get better at chess. Just start learning them. Start getting better, right? By the time you get to 1800, don't you want to know your Najdorf better than all the other 1800s? That's how you're going to get to 1900. You know what I'm saying? It's not the opening, man. I mean, I get it. Certain openings are more complicated. Some are more simple with the ideas in them. You know what I'm saying? And learning the ideas is the important part. You got to learn the opening. You got to learn some lines. Learn where the pieces go usually, but if you understand why they go there, how they're even allowed to go there, you understand the understanding of the position, then you get better at chess. And all the time you spent on the Caro-Kann, if your rating went up 100 points, you could have spent that learning the French. Your rating would have got up 100 points. You could have spent that learning play E5 and Petrov. If you study the Petrov, Alyakin's defense, E4, knight F6. E4, knight F6. If you study Alyakin's, E4, knight F6. Alyakin's defense. You study this, just like you study the Caro-Kann, you're going to win more games. It's about getting better at chess. It's not about, and having a solid opening and having some ideas about what to do in the resulting positions. Yeah. Where your pawn breaks are, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it's about. But these guys, these YouTubers, they'll be like, crush everybody with this opening. And they're like trying to sell you the Caro-Kann like they invented it for starters. And second off, they're acting like it's something special and it's not. It's an opening. It's an opening. Yeah. And nothing wrong with it. If you like it, dude, Caro-Kann, man. I do. All the jokes aside about Caro-Kann and all that stuff, like I said, most of that comes from me not liking to play against it. So what do? We mock what we don't understand. But like in the French defense, man, E4, E6, all this stuff, advanced French, right? This is pretty, oh wait, I'm supposed to start defending the pawn, right? I always want to play F4. I don't know if I have time to get it in. And then they just start attacking this pawn, right? Can you play bishop E3? You can. They play queen B6. They're attacking the pawn multiple times. You know what I'm saying? And then there are ideas. There's all kinds of ideas in the French. Knight, maybe to G6, or knight E7 to F5. Attacks the pawn again, right? What if I develop my bishop? That's a beautiful diagonal, by the way. And he plays knight. Now he's got a pretty big threat. I don't want to get my bishop up. There's all kinds of ideas about playing f6 and when to play f6. I think Dave Joyce would know some of this stuff. I don't know the ideas for the French as black. Literally don't know them. If I play a much lower rated player, I can be fine in a French. But me playing a French, I'm not going to be playing at my normal rating. Because part of my rating is being comfortable in the opening that I'm playing. You know, having some ideas for the middle game. Rakim says, I was taught the Caro-Kann defense system because one of my coaches say my play is more slow and positional, so the Caro-Kann was a great fit against d4. And Rakim, that makes perfect sense. And you're a good chess player and you've come along well. Like I said, I really, really don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or make them feel like I'm putting them down for playing the Caro-Kann. Although, like, okay, FIDE Master David Bassett. He's not around all the time anymore, but he used to be here. You guys know FIDE Master David Bassett. A lot of you guys do. He used to be in the chat all the time. If he told me he was going to start playing the Caro-Kann defense, I would make fun of him. He's my friend. He's a FIDE Master. Still make fun of him. Why? It's the Caro-Kann. I make fun of him. But he's my friend. That's what friends do. Friends make fun of their friends, right? You have fun. You have fun, right? Yeah. I would. And he beat me with his eyes closed, guys. He's way better of a chess player than me. But if he, okay, it's like this. Friends don't let friends play the Caro-Kann, but not really. Not really. But I'm kind of joking with you as a friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? Pilot Cougar Chess is in. Look at this, man. And Kale Balan rated 514. This is not a world championship tournament today, guys. It is just a Chillers international, interzonal World Cup. I should have put that in the title. Chillers World Cup. We should do a World Cup tournament, guys. Yeah, yes, you're going through it. French defense is hard. Rakim, every opening's hard, I think. I don't think one's harder than the other. I mean, okay, some can require more work and understanding to play at the Grandmaster level than others. And some can get you into trouble. But guys, look at this game we just played. Look at the game we just played. This guy's rated 1600. Do you guys recognize the opening he plays? Wait, see, okay. Do you guys recognize this opening? This is a London. He played a London, guys. How do you know? Because it told him to put his bishop on f4. He probably even was told to do this so his bishop can come back if it wants to. And I think he's supposed to play c3 and not this weird move. But either way, even here, he still loses a piece. He still loses a piece, guys, because I have this move, right? I'm just winning. Yeah, he's losing a piece. And he put all his pieces on the squares they're supposed to go. Bishop h2 is the number one stockfish move. c3. Right? What did I say? Because that's why this is a move in the London. Because it's a good move. But after rook e8, he didn't say what does he threaten. Because he's not playing chess. He's putting pieces on squares where he memorized where they go. Do you get it? You get it? You need to be flexible. That's what I've learned in my game against you. Yeah, you got to try. And you got to ask, what does he threaten? You got to ask, what does he threaten, man? What do I threaten here, guys? You got to look and say, well, if he pushes, like if I push, he's all, I can just take. Takes back. Can I win? Oh, wait. I can't win this because I'm attacking it twice, but black is defending it twice. So I can just move my bishop back. That's okay. Then he can fork some pieces. Now, are you supposed to see that right here? No, that's why this trap gets a lot of people. But here's what you should see here. These two pieces. Right? Like whenever the king and the queen, or like whenever my rook is lined up against my opponent's queen, I should be paying attention to that, and so should he. Whenever my rook is lined up against my opponent's king, he should be paying attention to that, and so should I, because there could be a check, there could be a mate, there could be something, right? Well, these are on forking squares. And that's exactly how I win the piece. This bishop has to move, and then I get the fork. I got this the other day, and the funniest thing about it is, I think the people that fall for this line also happen to be London players. And all London players aren't bad. All London players don't only put the pieces on the squares where they learned where they go. They put the pieces on the squares and they're playing chess at the same time. But a lot of people go like, oh, the London's good. Everyone plays the London and it's easy. It's a system. It's a system. I can just put the pieces on squares and I don't even have to think and I'll have a good opening. No, it's not true. It's not. That right there proves it's not true. The London. Hey, the multi-tax. It's a hammer. Thomas Beckett, how you doing, man? Dude. My landlord was, he's mowing right now. You guys probably can't hear it. We're going to make some coffee real quick for the tournament. I'm going to take you guys with me. No, don't go anywhere. My landlord was mowing the other day with an electric weed eater. Did you guys, anyone ever heard an electric weed eater at work? Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a drone. I hear, ring. I'm like, ring. Where is it? Ring. And then I look across the way and my landlord had an electric weed eater. Sounds like a drone, man. Dude, I thought I was being attacked. I need to get like one of those anti-drone weapons or something, right? No, isn't it against a lot of like mess with people's drones, even if they fly over your property? You guys ever watch those videos? We got to uncover the coffee cam. We're going to make some coffee. I'm going to take you guys with me. Welcome. Follow me to the coffee cam. We can't go to the coffee cam if it's blurry, guys. What's wrong with the coffee cam? Why? What's wrong with it? Dude, what happened to my coffee cam? Huh. Well, blurry coffee cam. Did that fix it? Did that fix it when I touched it with my thumb? Or did it fix when I walked into the shot? Yeah. Dude, it wouldn't... Dude, the coffee cam never does that. The coffee cam is solid. It's reliable. That's a good camera, guys. That's a Logitech Brio. That is like everybody's first or second webcam, like for streamers and stuff. That's a really good camera. It's a good camera. It's very solid. I think they're under $200 now. But that's a good camera. But dude, what? Okay, well, it looks okay now. Did it? Hey, Mathcore, how you doing, man? Thanks, man. You're not gonna play today? Did it come into focus when I walked on the screen, or did it come into focus when I came back and put my thumb on it? It is the Coffee Cam. That's right. It's the Coffee Cam. Wow, that's cheap. Yeah, dude, that's a good camera. I think they're under $200. That's a good camera. And there's no light. There's no light in that room, guys. I almost want to turn my other camera. Can we do it? You guys want to? Probably shouldn't. We're doing it. We're goofing around, guys. Okay, I'm going to turn my other camera around. This camera. I'm going to turn it over there with remote control logic. Oh, no, go this way. Okay, watch. Look at the kitchen. Showing you guys way too much right here. This is a better camera. This is a better camera, guys. 1000%. And you can tell. But I've got this one kind of dialed. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I can't go all the way around. I wonder if that guy could spin his head all the way around. I doubt it, right? That would be dangerous. You know what's dangerous? Showing too much of your freaking place, man. You guys just got a tour. Now you guys saw I didn't make my bed. Now you think I'm lazy. I'm going to lose all there goes my career, guys. All my peeps, you guys are done with me. Oh, wait. I need to come back to this though and be sure I'm centered on the chess screen. And I think we are. We got to look good for the tournament, guys. Wait. Let me sit straight. Okay. Now back to the actual Coffee Cam. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as the other camera. You see the difference? All right, I have a plan. I want to close this thing for sure. Okay, I have a plan. Here's the plan, guys. I'm going to show you the plan. Where is Teriyaki? I need my revenge. Rakim, I don't know, man. But when he shows up late. Okay, Mathcore says I got to rest. I got all my finals this week. Let's just say sleep is rare. Oh, my goodness, Mathcore. Dude, you are going to crush your finals because you have your education at a priority. Because Charlie Sardo Gaming Chess Tournament is almost more important than anything in life, except for family. Well, there's food and water, air, oxygen, maybe, shelter. What else? A running vehicle, you know, maybe some human contact is good. I like human contact. And your education is way more important than Charlie Sardo Gaming Weekly Tournament. But the thing is, you can take care of that, and then you can come back and play after you nail your freaking finals, bro. Yeah, you're going to nail him, dude. You're going to kill him. You know why? Because chillers are winners. Yeah. I said at the beginning of the stream, Rakim, I don't know if you heard me, but the guy that won the tournament last week, he was rated 1200 something, and he was grossly underrated. Other people were saying other things in chat, and I say we don't say things in chat. If you think someone's cheating, click their profile and report them for cheating. They're not going to get banned if they're not cheating, and if they are, they might. That's basically how it works. But I didn't do that because I don't know that he was cheating. I don't necessarily feel like it was cheating. He did beat 2400 and me and everyone else, and mathematically that's insane. But I'm not saying the guy cheated at all. But I looked at his profile a little bit, and the guy is insanely, grossly underrated. So if he ever comes back and he comes in chat and says, "Dude, you banned me a long time ago. But why'd you ban me? I won a tournament because I beat the 2400." I'll be like, "Yeah, you're underrated. You're insanely underrated." This tournament isn't for people to have fun with their what do you call them, Smurfs, Smurf accounts. Yeah. It's sunny in Saskatoon, just chilling. Cool, man. This tournament starts 23 hours on this side. Cool. Starts in 4 minutes. I was going to... Oh, my God. We're going to play a 1 minute game, guys. We have time for a 1 minute game, but that's all. What? New game. 1 minute. Let's go. Start games at... Guys, don't play games out of the tournament. You will not... Defending. Checking. The knight can't leave, guys. The knight can't leave. Ha! You guys like that move? It's a queen, dude. It's a queen, dude. Guys, he had me on time, big time. Things feels good to hear that. Yeah, math core. Dude. You sleep, work hard on your school and sleep very good, knowing that you're working hard and doing the right thing. And you will be paid. You will be paid many times over for the time you spend working on school. In life, you'll be paid later. You work a few hours now, you will get thousands of hours of reward. That comes for everything. Everything in life. Improving yourself. You know what I mean? You should improve yourself all the time. Learn how to do stuff. Learn how to do stuff. Learn how to change a tire. Learn how to freaking just learn stuff. Learn stuff, man. Learn how to cook. You know what I mean? You improve yourself. Then when you grow up and you get to be my age, you could do a few things, right? I can do a few things. I'm not a bad chess player. I play guitar. I'm a professional guitar player. I play pool pretty good when I'm in shape. I spent a lot of time doing it when I was younger, so I just got need to play for like a couple of weeks, and then I'm playing pretty good, man. Pretty better than a lot of people. And although Rhodes beat me in Rhodes, one of our mods, beat me in the Ozarks in Missouri. Yeah. Well, it was a rough night. No excuses. He beat me. What else do I know? Oh yeah, I'm an upholsterer, dude. I do upholstery, man. I can take your grandma's sofa and take like some really expensive fabric. I can tear it all the way down to the wood, fix the frame, put all new padding, and reupholster it for a museum. I can do that. I got skills, but I'm old, right? You can never have the skills I have doing upholstery in a couple of years. Because I spent almost a lifetime doing it, right? I worked 7 years at a machine shop. Am I a master machinist? No way. Do I understand the basics? Kind of learned some stuff, guys. I learned a little bit of stuff. So I can get like jobs that not at the starting, not at entry level, in a few different fields. You know what I'm saying? Eco Voyager, this guy's tough, man. I'm shutting chat off. This guy, dude, I gotta beat this guy. This guy's freaking rough. Eco Voyager, get to your board. I don't want a free point. I want to be completely tortured by you, brother. This guy is 1,500 going on 1,800. I'm not even kidding. He's 1500 going on 1800. He's very difficult to beat. Wow. Do I play bishop? It's a 10-minute game. I can relax. Guys, this was not the best line for him. This was not the best line for him. The line is, check it out. King takes bishop. Thinking he's losing his queen, then bishop b4 check, attacking my queen. Then I play queen d2. He plays bishop takes. I play knight takes, defending the pawn. And it's a little bit better. I think that line is better than this line. That's the main line. And I think I can play this, or I feel like this might be the move, but it's probably not. The thing is, here's the thing. You don't care about this because I just defend the pawn, or I can defend it this way too. Because I don't want, or it's F3, 1000% it's F3, guys. It's F3. F3. Bishop takes, it's a bad move. I mean, because a bishop, it's a bishop. Oh man, this move here. Okay, so he stopped me. Now, do I come here to dominate these light squares, or do we develop? I think we develop. We develop. What did I win? A pawn? I won a pawn, and I also isolated his pawn, right? It's a square. Now, my question is my bishop better here or on this side of the board? It probably will be better over here. It's my bad bishop. Either or is going to be fine. Yeah, I feel like it could get trapped over here. It could get trapped over here too. How about we do this and just don't do anything? Is that bad? Was this bad? This might have been a mistake. See what I'm saying? If my bishop comes like here, and like, what if he could bring a rook here? I gotta run, and then I almost feel like, it's not gonna get trapped. But what this does, it gives me a square that the knight, he can't play knight and b5 hitting my bishop. It goes here, he can play knight takes, mess my pawns up, and get my good bishop. I don't want that. Yeah, I hope I'm doing this right, man. I hope I'm doing this right. He's up about a minute and a half on the clock. I'm up a pawn. And actually not up in development. But I'm also up in structure because this is isolated. This pawn can be weak. Right? Bishop comes back. Now do we push? Or do we bring the knight? I feel like the knight might want to come like this way, believe it or not. Do you know that? This could be a square. Bishop g6 and the knight going to f5 could be an idea. Just castles? Castles, you can play king e7, hit my bishop, and then I have to decide where my bishop goes. Yeah, bishop g6, knight e7. So the bishop has to come back. And it can. Okay. Whoa. Acorn just hit my freaking my air conditioner. Can you guys hear that? You can't, huh? It's the magic of Hollywood, folks. The important thing is to get this knight out. But where does it go? From here? Oh yeah, I said I can come to f5 maybe. I don't know. I think I saw a better move, but we're okay. I don't know. The knight comes. Okay, the knight comes. If I push, he has to come back. What have I played on a knight now? Knight takes. Bishop takes. The knight can come in. And that could be... There's a lot of knights. I could come here. I could go... I could push and go... here. I could start opening stuff up. Like I said, knight takes, bishop takes, knight comes in, hitting my pawn. I defend. There's actually a knight move here, which is insane. I come here, and then the knight comes back. It's a lot of stuff, guys. That's a lot of knight. This knight's pretty naughty. We're gonna give ourselves the opportunity to take it off the board if we so desire. Dude, I'm gonna get low on time, dude. I keep wasting way too much time. Way too much time. And I'm talking about what I'm doing. And he's thinking on my time as well. So I need to pick it up a little bit. This feels like an idea to expand. You know that? Takes. Now, if bishop takes, it's pinned. If pawn takes, knight takes check. That's a blunder. If knight takes, it improves my knight, but I'm not threatening anything. If bishop takes, no, that loses. So I have to play knight takes. Yeah, knight takes is the only move. Wow. Everything else dropped the knight. I wasted way too much time on that move. Once I realized what it was, okay, now I have a check. We are going to bring the bishop What did I say about this move? He doesn't have knight. Should I play this rook here and like play f4? It turns it from him having the isolated pawn to me having the isolated pawn. But it opens up the board for my bishops, and I do have the bishop pair. And it undermines the knight. So f4 is probably a good move. Probably even in this position, f4. Takes, and I'm on a knight. You can come back. And it's okay. Okay, bishop comes. That takes away my bishop pair and improves his king. Do I come over and take with the king and put my king here? The option is to bring his king forward. So, what to do? Gotta move. It covers a square. It gets it off the starting square. It prepares f4 if I want it. I'm only up a pawn, and I'm only down 2 minutes on the clock, but this is definitely something to consider. Don't have this. This knight is really good, right? I guess come here. Attack the Amigo's knight. God, this is so difficult. I'm only down 1.5 minutes now, though. No, almost 2 minutes. Okay. Oh, no. I might have screwed up. Ugh. You guys see that? Okay. Now, F4, C3, knight, king. You could cement it in. Do I play this move? That might be the move, guys. That would be the move if I had 5 minutes and my opponent had 3 minutes. Because this complicates things. It really complicates things. You know what's crazy? Everything here that's happening is because of my rooks. His rooks don't play chess. My rooks do play chess. His king is in the middle of the board. It's not safe. It's not going to get checkmated, but there's all kinds of tactics. Like this tactic here. If he took the pawn, I play c3, he loses his knight. Why? Because his king's here. His king's supposed to be castled. Well, it couldn't castle because I played the sack. But it maybe should have stayed back. At least develop the rooks first. But rooks come before the king, guys. Eagle Voyager is a very, very strong chess player. He's made a bunch of, like, almost elementary mistakes. Yet, he can win the game at any time. It's like I said, he's 1,500 going on 1,800. He really is. There's no safety, right? I'm not safe. I'm not safe. That was a good move. That was a really good move. I don't know if that was a good move, though. Because I'm going to come. Okay. Do we kick it? Or do we simply win a pawn? Yeah, I think we get rid of the knight. At the cost of a pawn. Because what does he have? If he brings a rook, we just take. Takes. Maybe actually that wasn't best. We'll see. I could always kick here first, maybe? Knight comes here. Oh yeah, then he pushes. I could push a pawn another square, though. Takes, rook takes, pawn takes, king, and then he comes up. And I can't defend the pawn, so we don't do that yet. I might come here. Yeah, I think we want to defend the pawn. So I think we do this. Oh, then he has b5. Bishop takes. I think this is okay. I gotta move, guys. This kind of just made the knight a little permanent. He has the check, but now he doesn't have this to control, to defend, so we'd have to come back. And I could maybe play this. I think it's all okay, but I just have to play quick. Knight check, I play king up. Start getting my king in the game. This was a good move. He finally brought a rook. He could maybe come to the open file and look at stuff. We're finally up on the clock. Oh, no. If he comes... Yeah, if he comes check, then he does have this square. I know. My heart's beating, guys. My heart's beating. If you're new to the stream, my name's Charlie. I play guitar, play chess, we play Elden Ring After Dark. Tonight is the easy run, guys. Wow, plays that. We just take, right? Come on, man. It's not hard. You know what's going to be happening, though? I think we just come here. Or here? I don't know what to do. I guess bring the king. God, I gave all my time back. But dude, that it's like, don't lose on time. Don't lose on time. Wow. I had check, and if he came here, this was mate, and that was a mistake. I should have played it first. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Threatening a pawn with check, by the way. Also, I have this move. Also defending the base of the food chain. Now I just come here. I could go after this pawn. I could push and not let him come over. What do you do? Comes. Okay. You didn't attack it though, right? Well, that doesn't help me. Okay, and then come here. No, I take here. No, it's my rook! God! I think this is better. I think his king's a little out of play. Kind of a cool move because he doesn't have this square. And I think I can come here. I'm like, okay, just take the pawn. Well, did I have this? I have it now, right? If king takes pawn... No, it doesn't work yet. We come here. The problem is this. What do you do? I probably should have stopped that from advancing. Wow. I don't know if that was the move. That was probably the losing move. Okay. Eco Voyager, you're a freaking beast, man. He scares me, guys. He plays so good. This is a prime example of playing someone 200 points lower than you. You're supposed to win. You're 200. Yeah. No, it's not the case. He's an up-and-comer, guys. He plays a lot of really, really good moves. He's very difficult. Okay. Good game, dude. I mean, what can I say? That was a good game. That was very hard for me to get an advantage and then keep it and then freaking not screw up the end game. And I obviously played some bad moves. Cabelon won his first game? Wasn't he paired up? Oh, maybe he got a bye? D4, knight of 6. Kale Ballon. Oh, I can come back to chat. I'll come back to chat. Let me see. I'm a streamer, guys. I'm supposed to look at chat. Guys, I was taking it very seriously. That's you, Cappy, right? Play well, my friend. Play well, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Possible ban evader. Oh, Goat Doc. I have a meeting in an hour, but can play at least a game in the tournament. Cool, Goat Doc. Dude, Goat Doc is Branson, right? Dude, I'm sorry about Facebook, man. Facebook, it did a thing where my internet blinked for a second. It did. It happens. And Facebook shuts off and everything else just keeps streaming. I feel so bad. It's tournament day. It's stinking tournament. It's not stinking. It's tournament day. Oh, man. Dave Joyce, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Ricky Sixo's mating. There was mate either way? Really? There was mate either way in that game, in the last game. That's insane. Goat Doc, did we hear anything from St. Louis? Because I was going to hopefully... do the thing. Contact them. I was going to contact them, but we were kind of waiting. Now, E5 takes. I can play E5 now, right? Oh, no, there's a knight here. Can I kick the knight? That would be dumb. Do I play C5? Adds angle. If you had to pick one book on chess, what would it be? For what level? Because, hey, Toasty Cheese It. Is it? No, it's not the Caro Can. Plays C3. Okay. I could bring the queen. I could bring the queen here. No, I can't. No, I can't bring the queen. Guys, we gotta stop thinking like this. Dude, this knight is quite annoying, and I'm a little bit cramped. This knight is not helping as much as you think it would, so I will come here. No, I don't want to do that. I could do this now. Where does the knight go? Back to its home, where it belongs. Okay. For entry level, you're 1100. Okay, well, like entry level would be the first book, and it would be for your first beginning chess book. It'd be Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess. That's a great book. Yeah, he shoves. Dude, I was afraid of that move. I really was. I'll tell you. A book that's a great book. Probably for your level, but then also for years. Like, for instance, it's the book that Yasser said he didn't understand the first time he read it. Kev Dog, what happened, man? Hey, oh, HVB Volt has followed. Thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. The book, dude, the book I always hold up. My System. This will teach you about maneuvering. Look at these chapters, dude. And it gives examples, too. On the center and development. On open files. The 7th and 8th ranks. The passed pawn. It's very important. On exchanging. Elements and endgame strategy. Of endgame strategy. The pin. Discover check. The pawn. Positional play. Positional play in the center. The doubled pawn and restraint. That's important. The isolated d-pawn and its descendants. The two bishops, overprotection, maneuvering against weaknesses. Yasser said when he first read this, he didn't get it. And then when he came back to it, he's like, it's genius. He's like, I get it. I get it now. Okay, guys, I gotta be honest, man. Cappy, you were freaking me out for a second there. When Cappy played this move, I'm like, this is a high-level move. I attack a piece, he counterattacks a piece. He's 500. But he didn't do it because it was some Stockfish line. He did it because he's 500 and it's a good counterattack. The problem was I was able to play knight a5 and get his bishop. And then we're going to take this bishop. And he kind of has to take back. Cappy, you're an honest person. You're an honest person. I haven't known you for very long. Alright, knight takes queen! See, I don't expect him to... I didn't expect him to give me a queen, guys. I didn't expect him to give me a queen. I'm like, okay, he's gonna move his queen. I gotta get the bishop. I'm not playing the position. I'm playing like what every normal person in the world would play. Okay, now, can I do something like... I think this is fine. Yeah, take it. Dude, I had knight takes queen! Talk about just playing on fumes, guys. That was not the move. I think this could be a move. Do you know that? See, if like takes, he has queen check, it doesn't do anything. No, I can just move, right? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So we're going to go ahead and take. Because we know that he can't mate me with this queen alone. That was funny. Choked on my coffee, Dave Joyce. His 500. I have seen people drop their queens. He dropped it, man. He dropped it. Okay, now I think we bring the knight. Opening up stuff. Preventing castling. Protecting the rook. Too bad the bishop can't come here. How do we do that? I could play maybe queen to this square, to d5. Massive centralization, and then bring the bishop out for free after that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of looking ahead. Guys, never forget, Capybara Squad is relatively new to the stream compared to some of you guys. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. going to do the thing. I'm going to attack the pawn. I'm going to attack the pawn to develop the bishop. Bilbo says, just dropping in to show some love. Hope you're well, brother. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Two-Times, sir. How you doing, man? Tell me life is good. Yeah, this move, if I play knight takes, he has queen takes check. But I have check. Trading the queens and winning a piece. And now I will be up 3 pieces for a bunch of misplaced pawns. They're like it's like the home for misfit children. My pawn structure is. But okay, now I can take rook over. No, we develop our pieces, guys. We develop our pieces. I'm going to put this one here. Do I have to develop? Can I come here? He could bring a rook. I don't want to... Dude, we're already winning. Just develop your pieces. You're already winning. You can't... I mean, I'm up 3 pieces. And he had... But his pawn structure is better. And he has... Okay, now we have a check. It's smothered bishop, mate. Smothered bishop mate, guys. You guys don't know what it is. It's called smothered bishop mate. I'm going to teach you guys right now. I tried to take your rock. Yeah, right. No, I see what you did, Cappy. I actually looked at it. I'm like, wait, if my knight moves, my rook's hanging. And then you played the move, but you just didn't realize I could play queen takes queen. Okay, now this I'm going to show you guys smothered rook or smothered bishop mate. Okay, here we go. Wow. Did he really think it was coming and that's why he sacked? I'm not sure what just happened there. Is that the 1701 edited? Was this Lamau? Is that 1701 edited or was this? I'm not sure what you mean. The smothered bishop mate? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're asking about? Are you inquiring about the smothered bishop mate, guys? I invented it. I was going to play it just now. But my opponent didn't let me. Oldart58 says, hi, would love to play, but should already be out the door. Play well, maybe next time. Pop a spin. Yeah, absolutely. I play viewers tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's versus viewers. Bring the last rook. It's the only way to live. Bring the last amigo rook. Goat Doc, are you still here or no? Did you take off? Okay, now we come here. Just improving. The bishops cover most of the important squares. There's no infiltration. He pins, right? I can come here. Or is this... Maybe this is better. Yeah, this is better because it has ideas. He could just start pushing this pawn, I think, is probably a good idea. I'm not sure. What's funny how I was hanging that part for the whole game. You're hanging that part for the whole game. What do you do? He just shoves the pawn, guys. Almost like he was listening. That's how you get free rooks, folks. Okay. Like, I don't even know the easiest way to do this. Was he the one last week? No, I think it was Eco Voyager, where I said a weird move that was a bad move, and then he played it. Accept the draw. No. No draw for you. You resign like a grown champion. Look at this move, guys. Look at this move. He has to move a pawn or bring the rook, king, and then this is mate. And checkmate. Good game, dude. Good game. Are the other game? Why don't... Oh, good. There's still some games, guys. I got to hit the bio. I'll be right back. I'm going to pull a game up. This is Filevo, rated 1611 versus Eco Voyager 1512. Good, they got time. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Either way, good game, Cappy. Yeah. I had your queen. 400s, ask that. Time for yogurt. How's it going? Derpy! How you doing, Derpy Moose? Good to see you, brother. What's going on in this position? I see 3 pieces and 2 rooks, 3 pieces and 2 rooks, queens and queens. Okay, whose king is safer? White's king is safer. Right? There are some pieces looming and a pawn storm shoving, but can he do... He could play a knight check. He could play knight check. If king attacks, bishop takes bishop check. That's a way to get the bishop out. You know what? It's trading some stuff, but this bishop is a monster. Monster defender, too. Oh, it was... I thought it was... How come he didn't take with the... He didn't take with this because of the knight check? I think he should have took the piece, guys. I think he should have took the piece. Rook Fe1 pinning. You can take, though. And then now, what do? This is hanging, but not really. Belevo, I think, lost the thread. Was it? He finally took this Eco Voyager. If Eco Voyager didn't take it last move, it probably wasn't good. Dude, it's going good. Toasty Cheese says, my friend Maplewood Strat, who is also one of your followers, just got that book in yesterday, actually. Oh, really? Yeah, your friend with Maplewood Strat. Ads Angle says, for entry level, I guess. I'm going to buy that one right away. Yeah, and sit down with it, man. Sit down with it and just read it. And I want to show you my copy, too. I'm going to show you something about this book. See the highlights? Look at the highlights. I read this book. and with the board and sat there for many hours and highlighted important things he said. And there's a lot of these things are quotes. A lot of these are just like quotes. Yeah, he talks about building bridges of Queen of Pawn. Dude, look at this, man. I don't think this is old. Don't you love old? Do you guys love old bookmarkers, guys? It's nostalgic. Receipt, not a license or permit. Reissue fee payment. This is for my driver's license. That's my California driver's license. $15 to renew my license in California. I bet now it's like $300. Is there a date? How come there's no date? I paid cash, bro. That probably upset him too. Huh. Yeah, I think that's got... Yeah, it's got old addresses. I'm not going to show it. It's a receipt for renewing my driver's license, but it's freaking old, guys. It's like, it could be 30 years old. I love finding old bookmarks, man. You watch Magnus build a bridge? Yeah. Yeah, interested in looking it over myself. Definitely spend some time with it, man. You'll learn a lot. There's very... we're in California. Do you live? Asked Taper Mike. That book is called My System by Aaron Nimzovich. My System. I lived in Southern California. I grew up in a little biker town called Tahunga. It's exactly where they filmed Sons of Anarchy. Like, literally, I'm like, yeah, we used to play at that park. Yeah, my high school is right there. I used to live on that street. We used to me and my friends used to hang out on that corner. Like, they filmed it. They filmed Sons of Anarchy in my hometown, which is really cool. It's Tahunga, California. That's where I grew up. And then I got married and moved to Pomona for a little while, and then I was in San Dimas for a while. Then we moved to Canyon Country, and then we moved to Texas. Yeah. But I grew up in Tahunga, and I have a lot of family like in the Glendale area. Glendale is more like the home base for where a lot of my cousins live, a lot of my uncles, that kind of near that area. I don't have an evaluation bar, but White let his king get into mucho problemo, and now he's down. Well, he's got three. He's Black has 2 pieces for the rook. The bishop comes. This could be a move because you sack the rook, but you threaten a check. That might not be it because that's not fast enough. Oh, actually, the push might be. The push might be, but he can. Yeah, the push might be. You make a queen, but you're giving a rook. The queen check is brutal, and resistance is futile. You can interpose, but then he has check, sacking a queen. Takes. Here, takes. Wait, that doesn't work. Everything loses. No, everything doesn't lose. Yeah. Are you in California, Mike? Hammer says, I have the updated version of that book with chess praxis by the same author. It's 2 books in 1 volume. That's nice, Hammer. Bro Chachu says, hey, man, you got any tips on how to get better at chess? I've been hard stuck at 800 elo and really want to improve. Queen b7 is mate. Yeah, but he was in check. Oh. Here he's threatening mate. He's in check. He stops the check. See, he never had a chance to play it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wait, it was funny how... Okay, yeah. Here, the tips, if you're rated 800 and you want to get better at chess, it's like, how hard are you working? How hard are you working? How much time do you devote to playing chess every week? To studying chess every week? Check and mate. Yeah. Philevo tried as hard as you could, folks. Get your boards. I think that was the last game of... Oh, no. Rakim is playing Branson. The Goat Doc. Goat Doc, if you're watching the stream, try and tell me in chat if you were able to come up with any particular person I should contact and maybe even tell them I might be contacting them. Because it's getting time to do it. Oh, guys, you guys got to know this too. Saturday, this Saturday, April 25th, at 4 p.m., right here at Charlie Sardo Gaming, we are doing a chess workshop. It is for supporters on Facebook, subscribers on Twitch, which you can do with your Prime, and members on YouTube. There'll be private streams that go only to the supporters, members, and subscribers. So if you have access to that, you'll see the stream on Saturday at 4 p.m. Come. We will look at some of your... We'll look at games from our lower-rated players and tell them very specific things they're doing wrong. For instance, Bro Chachu, like, if you're rated 800, you probably still aren't developing your pieces effectively in castling. You're probably doing it sometimes, maybe. Santa Maria now grew up in Santa Barbara. Yeah, you know what's funny, Taper Mike? I moved to Texas, and whenever I meet someone from California that moved to Texas, which I would think would be the opposite. Maybe not the opposite, but... No, maybe not. But they're all from Northern California. There's like way more people in Southern California, right? Because like Los Angeles, right? And every time I meet someone not every time, but like 9 to 1, maybe 14 out of 15 people I meet from California here in Texas, they all are from Northern California. I knew that was going to happen. I think this is best first, right? Now, do I push? Is this a move? Push and play F4? Do I just take? See, this guy understands his opening, and I don't have a good line to play against the Accelerated Dragon, and I guarantee I played like one of the bad lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go psycho with it. He just knows what to play. And then he's going to take. Just King B1. Or is E5 better now? Probably not. Is takes good? Takes. Pawn takes. See, the thing is, if I play knight takes, he's going to take here, threatening mate. Then I can take check. Opening up his freaking nightmare bishop. Takes. No, takes, pawn takes. What did I say? How does this work? Takes, pawn takes, and knight takes, queen takes, covers, so he can't really do that. Then he could mess me up. It wins a pawn, and it costs me all my time. This could be a move. No, because I don't want to allow all this. Knight takes doesn't work. I'm coming here. Santa Maria now grew up in Santa Barbara. Yeah. Cool. I have some family up there, too. I have 80 first cousins and, like, 5 of them lived in Southern California. I mean, in Northern California. Takes, threatens mate. Nope. Threatens mate here. Takes check. King moves. C3. Does the knight get away? Takes, queen takes. I guess I do this. I don't know, man. I don't know if it works. Ooh, sacks. Didn't see it. He's going to take this with discovered check. Wow. Okay, so what if I just wait on that? Oh, no, it doesn't work. This way, discovered defends it. I can get the queen, but then he moves a rook and gets my queen anyway. That's insane. So I blundered. Might be okay, though. I might not be completely losing. Connor McChicken! How you doing, Connor McChicken? Oh, he plays this check. That's even better. I didn't see that one. I think I can resign, guys. I think I can resign. Wow. That was a good move. Okay, and then I think we take with the rook. Do I have a rook and a bishop for the queen? I think I might. Takes and then attacks this square. I think I have to do this, but I want to develop, but I can't. Like, it's rough. God, if I could get my pieces, like, really good, I might be able to have some dreams of not losing. Takes, bishop takes. A rook comes with check. He has queen a3. If my king goes to c... I'm going to resign. I think... Wait. Let me think about it for a second. This is just a pretty big threat. Takes, bishop takes, he's going to be on a square. But like I said, if I do something like this, it can't hold water, guys. Rook check. Like I said, rook check, king out back, queen c3 gets my bishop. I guess this is c4, maybe? I'm just gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna lose, guys. I'm just gonna lose. but I am this is worth looking at. I just looked at all kinds of. I'm looking at maybe takes and then c4 blocking the bishop. But again, the rook comes, and then, you know, if I come back this way, queen check gets my bishop. If I come this way, queen check gets my bishop. Oh no, I could come here, but then he checks me. I think I'm gonna resign. Good game. That way I can look at That way I can follow some of the games. Good game. WB Volt. All right. Last game of the round. Rakim Toxic versus Pilot Cougar Chess. Grabbing my water. Catching up with you guys. Payroll, dude. I know, man. If it was a blitz game, like you just play c4 and hope, right? Every line I saw just had me getting crushed, so I'm like, I took time. I saw. I didn't just. I could have maybe fought a little bit longer, but the thing is, I want to keep looking for stuff, and then I'm just wasting all my time, and then I'm gonna lose anyway. Yeah. Absolutely, Payroll. And guys, tomorrow I play viewers, and we look at the games from the tournament today. So if you see anything in one of the games you want to suggest, or you weren't too sure about, when you're here tomorrow, we'll look at these games, we'll go over them with the engine and look at them ourselves, and we'll learn something from them. And this Saturday, April 25th, if you guys want to be here for the chess workshop, you need to be a supporter on Facebook, a member on YouTube, and a subscriber on Twitch. Use your Amazon Prime, use your mom's Amazon Prime. Link it to your Twitch. It's easy. Then you can come to the workshop on Saturday, April 25th at 4 p.m. That's Texas time, Central time. And we will look at one of your games, and we'll find something to learn from it together, okay? So definitely want to become and plus when you do that, you get to be a supporter of the stream, which is huge, because you get behind the scenes footage, chess workshops, stickers for chat, and more. The stickers for chat, I think, are on Facebook only, right? Aren't there some Twitch only emotes or something? Oh, VB Bolt said, good game. I was hoping you wouldn't resign. No. Dude, every line I looked at, I was crushed. If there was some play, if I could have developed my bishop and defended a pawn and, like, got my rook out, it's too much, man. It's too much. A2 was under so much pressure, and the rook's coming to B2. My bishop is undefended. My E3 bishop is undefended. I kept looking. I looked at C4, and it's like, it still loses. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think that was... if that was a rated tournament game, like I paid money to play, and it was for my, like, official rating, I probably would have played a couple more moves. But I was using all my time too, because I wanted to look and try and see if there was anything there, and then I'm like, yeah, there's nothing there, so I need to keep looking for more. If every move you see loses, what do? Be right back, grabbing the water. Yeah, good game, dude. Thank you for the game, man. Sorry I didn't give you a better game. And, dude, see, I have to make a line for the Accelerated Dragon. I do. I need a line. I don't care if it's a cheesy anti-Accelerated Dragon. The problem with a regular Open Sicilian player like me, who is not used... Because I don't get Accelerated Dragon all the time, and you know it, and I don't, is I keep trying to transpose into a mainline Sicilian, and I'm hoping you play D6, and people do it. Lower rated players, they'll play D6 like on move 7, then they'll just go like D6, right? But you knew your opening, you knew the ideas behind it, and you tactically played well too. That was a good game, dude. Very good. Did you lose, Cappy? It's okay, dude. You're at the beginning of your chess journey. Yeah, dude, Eco Voyager, there's no shame, Cappy. You need to go look at those games with the game review, or just pull it up. Pull up the opening book and see what Grandmasters played in the first few moves where you stopped playing like a Grandmaster. If you move your center pawns and bring your knights out and bring your bishop and castle, it's probably a Grandmaster opening. It really is. It's all you got to do. It's not hard. We'll be going over that a little more clearly on Saturday at the Chess Workshop. You just lost all my XP. I love it. XP. You are at the beginning of your chess journey, Cappy, and you need to study. You need to do the lessons on chess.com. I think you get one lesson a day for the free account. So do the one lesson. Do one lesson every day on chess.com. If you do one lesson every day on chess.com, you're studying more than, like, I guarantee 99% of chess players. People that play chess. I'm stuck at 800. Well, how often do you study? How many hours are we talking about here every week? They're like, oh, I don't study. It's like, well, you're not going to get better if you don't learn. That's like going to high school and put a tent on the freaking, on the football field and just sleeping out there all day. And then when you're done saying, how come I didn't learn anything? Well, because you weren't in class. You missed a tournament. That's okay. We got the easy run tonight. I do one lesson, 3 puzzles, 1-2 games or more. Good. Then you'll improve. You'll improve. Yep. There you go. That's great. That's great. You'll keep getting better. You'll keep getting better. I think people can overdo puzzles. Maybe not, but I would say that puzzles... Oh, did Goat Doc say anything? Goat Doc, are you here, brother? Yeah, no, he said he had a meeting, so you probably had to go to his meeting. I think... Are we friends on Facebook? I don't think we are. I think I can DM him, though. I'm going to try and DM him, and then I've just got to... I got a cold call Charlotte Chess Club. Now, White has a rook for a bishop and a pawn. White could come here and take this and win. You could just come here and just take this pawn. Bishop takes, king takes. That probably wasn't the move. Although, wait. Yeah, this is good because now he can queen. And how does he stop it? He can't stop it. Hey! Ish Disturb. Disturbish. Ish Disturb. How you doing, Ish? Is your name Ish? Ishmael? Ish. Who is Ish? Kingpin? Yeah, Ish. Ish the dish. All right, guys. Get to your boards. It's only a 4... I thought with 11 we have enough people for 5 rounds. We don't? It's odd. It is made of odd. I get Rakim, guys. Rakim is an up-and-comer. He's at 1533, coming up on 1700, guys. These guys are not easy. I think I've already taken the teeth out of his variation of this opening, so we should be okay. In other words, I have some ideas against this. Is a Grand Prix attack? Is F4 the Grand Prix? Yeah, I think it's a Grand Prix. And, yeah, Grand Prix variation. Chess.com just told me that. Chess.com is not supposed to give me any information about the game. Yet, I look at my screen and it tells me closed Sicilian defense Grand Prix variation. I could be like, oh, now I remember that video I watched. I forgot what it was called. Okay, I could remember moves. Probably not going to happen like that, but you got to understand, that is outside information. It's outside information. Probably too many late joins. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Dude, what was I thinking about the there's one thing on the easy run tonight is I pick up the Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike pretty much on the way to Godskin Duo. But so I can't have a Fire Giant, which is what you really want it for. And the first shot on Elden Beast, really. But okay, yeah, he's coming. He's doing this to come attack me. I could play D5. No, I can't. Just castles. But I was thinking there's something else I don't have that's kind of out of the way. What was it? I'm thinking about which boss. Oh, yeah. Like Margit Shackle. I mean, if it's the easy run... Wait, did I get a shackle? No, we did give me a shackle. I think we did give me a shackle. I think we progressed patches to Volcano Manor, went there, and he sold me a shackle, I think. Oh, I forgot about this, dude. That's so crazy, man. Because it was like last week, I got my shackle, and then this week, I'm like, now I can come, there's no check. Takes is a fine center. If he backs up, takes. Knight C6 is probably the move. A6 could be a maneuver. A6, B5. I think D5 in the Sicilian is always the great Manunu. Because he can't play E5. He can play it later. Bishop back. I don't know if D5 is so good right here. What'd the master say? If you're torn between a few moves, just pick the one that develops a piece. E5 is, I mean, it's an option, but I don't want to open this guy up. I could play A6 to start, I think. Knight C6. Zarshalt is playing Elden Ring. Steam just ratted you out, bro. Knight. I don't know. It feels like the move, guys, so I played it. Yo, I gotta go. Hey, Cappy, dude, don't be bothered about losing a tournament when you're rated 500, okay? It's just not a thing to worry too much about. Now, push, maybe? Takes is not good for him, I don't think. It might be fine for him. I could play B6, Bishop B7. I just feel like it's just a move. Undefending, well, not undefending, but weird thinging my knight. I weird thinged it. Busted. That's like on Messenger when it says seen. You're like, I didn't want them to know I saw it. Now I have to answer them. You make friends with someone on Steam, you start a game, they might get a notification. Hey, Zarshalt is playing Elden Ring. And then I dox you to the entire chess stream. That was personal information. I probably shouldn't do that. That was trusted information among friends on Steam. I'm a bad friend. I might be a saucy streamer, folks, but I'm a bad friend. Yeah, I literally want to look right now. I think I got my shackle. Because, oh, this is the easy run. So I'm going to shackle Margit and I'm going to shackle Morgott. Okay, now the knight is gone. And it was looking at stuff. Push, pawn takes, bishop goes back. Push, pawn takes. What about knight takes could be a move? Just develop. Developing, guys. Developing my pieces like a good noodle, like SpongeBob. I'm a good noodle like SpongeBob. Rory, how you doing, dude? Rory Don Davies. Welcome to the stream, brother. This is the last round of the tournament. I already lost a game. He brings this because of this, because he wants to move this. What about this square? What about here? I guess you could play this move. I go here. If I play d5, I feel like that's what he wants, man. Just bring a rook to a file that's open or one that you think might open later. God. I'm not drinking enough coffee today, guys. I'm not completely freaked out. He just develops, guys. He just develops. I'm going. Takes. Now maybe knight takes. Pawn takes. He just comes back and it's like, I feel like we want to keep this. I took with the knight, guys. I took with the knight. I don't know if it was best. I feel like it might have been. I bet d5 wasn't best, but I think, I don't know, black might have equalized by now here. I mean, the thing is, I've got that knight in the middle of the board, and this knight is really good. This bishop has opportunities to be really good later, but it's a bishop. He doesn't probably want to attack my malarkey. He probably doesn't want to take. I have space in the center. I have the bishop pair. Both my bishops are pretty well placed. Taking probably isn't good, but if he doesn't take, this knight's kind of here, right? He doesn't have this pawn anymore. Okay, plays c3. If I do something stupid, he could just come back. I think I should probably just then develop my pieces as promised. This one I think is not as good of a square. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to come here. It seems a little bit artificial. It seems a little bit artificial, like maybe that's not the best square for the queen. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be a little bit too far extended, like just queen c7. This just puts a little bit more pressure on some stuff, gives him a little bit less maneuverability, if you will. What to do? But okay, he does take with the bishop. Now, if I take with the pawn, he still can't drop the knight in. This feels okay. We play Elden Ring at night, guys. I finished the game many times, over 100 times, for sure. I thought it would be fun if we spent we spent 3 streams, guys, probably 7 or 8 hours or more building up a new character. And tonight I'm going to do the run. We're calling it the easy run. Okay? This would open up the C file. This could be a move, pinning. This, I don't think is an idea. This pinning thing, maybe that can come in here in a minute. Bring a rook. Just bring a rook and look at his queen. Say, what's up, sister? Say, how are things today, sister? Brings the queen. Okay, now I can pin the knight, this way. That pawn is pretty well protected. I did that to pick up a little bit of time because I was spending a lot of time, guys. I was spending mucho time blemish, if you will. And I come here, and then if he kind of sticks me in here, and then he can attack my rook. No, because I can get 2 for the rook. So do we come here, and he comes in? And then I have this. Oh, takes, queen takes. But that's going to be the thing that would be keeping it trapped. This I want to do so bad, but actually, no, he could just play this move now. So, do we block? Do we play F6 to keep the knight out? Was that a dumb move? I don't know. I don't know if it was dumb. Okay, he takes. Okay, and then we come here. Right. If I have to give it the hopper, I will, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? The hopper is not the knight. The hopper is the bishop. Bishop is the only piece with the name hop in it, guys. So with the word hop. You can't spell bishop without hop. Never forget that, guys. This is why you guys come. It's for the wisdom of not being able to spell bishop without hop. You're not going to hear that from anywhere else. Not because it's dumb, because it's genius. Yeah, that's a move. Getting my pawn. If I move the knight, if I push, it doesn't help. Pawn takes... Yeah, because that's what this did, but it still kept the knight out. That puts my knight on the rim. That is not very crim. This comes to mind, believe it or not. But the other idea, I think, is bishop. And then... And then I think I can push. Because of tactics. Maybe I can't. I gotta move, though. So I'm gonna take one of them. And I think I just saw the end of it. I think I just saw the end of the line, guys. Which I couldn't see it from there. It's called your horizon, guys. How far you can look ahead. It's not like I didn't waste time, guys. He has almost twice as much time as me. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, so we're going to... take here. This doesn't do anything. No. What did he take? He took a pawn. I'm going to take a pawn. And we'll see what happens. Rook takes. I can't really allow the doubling. Oh, I could play knight here, though. I did it quick, guys. I did it quick. I might be okay. I've got to make some quick moves, though. We got to put the clock on this guy. He's using his brain! Rakim, stop using your brain. It's not fair. He's finding the win, guys. He's finding the win. Yep. WB Volt. Oh, he got 3.5 out of 5. Brings the bishop back. Okay, now do I mess the pawns up? Or do I take this pawn? Probably a good move. Oh, he comes after. That's probably a good move too. Oh, and this doesn't even work. Probably should have not allowed that. It's a good move. That probably loses, so... Crazy. Oh my god. Check, king over, rook up, check, back he gets a pawn, I get a pawn. It's probably still a draw. He's threatening this check. Do I just come up? Let's just lose. Let's just lose it. This probably isn't right. Wow, he goes that way. I don't know if that was the move, guys. I had king takes. Probably was better. I get it anyway, but I think it was better. It's okay. Who's supposed to come here? For the record, 99% sure. We'll look at it tomorrow, Rakim. My games today in the tournament were competitive and so much fun. Can't wait to review them. Goat.cool. Hey, did you talk to anyone, or did you find who I'm supposed to try and get a hold of over there, Goat.? Goat.doc is Branson, right? Am I messing up my chess.com names? Wow. Wow. Okay. Is this fastest? Is this and just make him start giving stuff? Oh, that's a move, dude. But it's too much. I have too many pawns. They're too spread out. You get this one, but if he goes, yeah. I think here comes for free because he can't come here. Well, that doesn't do anything because now I just do this to tease you. That's the point. It's losing. I mean, I'm up 2 pawns, guys. Now he could do something as a trick. Good game, dude. Good game. Congratulations to WB Volt 3 for 3.5 out of 4. I got second place with 3 out of 4. And Eco Voyager with 2.5 out of 4. Great tournament, guys. Buckwild got in late, didn't get any games. Oh yeah, did Branson say anything? Tomorrow you talk to them. Okay, are we friends on Facebook? Do you have a way to let me know? Because I don't want to wait till Wednesday of next week or till next week. If I don't catch you tomorrow, then I don't catch you till, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're friends on Facebook, Branson, are we? You can actually, I think you can message Charlie Sardo Gaming. I think you've probably done that before, right? I'm trying to think. But I would love to find out. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, you'll find me. It'll say mutual friends if you're friends with anyone else. Because I'm friends with a few of the mods, right? I'm friends with Dave Joyce, and I don't know if you're friends with any of those guys. But yeah. Send me a friend request, and I appreciate you, man. Yeah, find out anything you can. Here we go. Dave Joyce, our official tournament director and overseer, says congratulations to WV Bolt 3, Charlie, and Eco Voyager on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in the tournament. Well played, everyone else. Thank you, Dave Joyce. Dave Joyce said he's going to try and be at the workshop, guys. Dave Joyce is 2,300, 2,400 on chess.com. But we've been doing the workshops long enough to look at our lower rated players' games and say, listen, you're very specifically doing this wrong, and you need to change your ways. And we can help. We've helped so many people get their feet. You just got to get your feet under you when you're starting chess. You know what I mean? If you're under 800, under 1,000, you're still making a lot of beginning mistakes. What made you such a big gamer? Abdel. I got into, I started gaming when I was a kid, right? Like, my dad brought home Pong. The first video game ever, I think, was Pong, right? With the paddles and the ball goes back and forth. It was at Radio Shack. That had to be, I know I was living in a house where I moved out of the house when I was 10 or 11. But we probably got it years before that. A few years before that. And then I got an Atari VCS, the original Atari. And then I wanted a computer. I wanted a computer that could play really good video games. And the Atari computer had the best games. It was just better. I know there's your Commodore 64 guys out there that are going to say, and dude, there were probably some games on that computer that were better or different and maybe exclusive that were really great games. I'm not knocking it. The Atari's games were just better. The graphics were. Plus, Atari had licenses. So Atari could make the games look exactly like. They could use the games they already had licenses for and then make really good video games. And so that's how I got into it. And then by doing that, I got very interested in computers. I learned a lot about computers. And I've always been gaming. I've just always been a gamer, man. I've always been a gamer. Never on console. Always on PC. I've never played games on a console with a controller. Always computers. And I like gaming. Then I got interested in chess, and I love chess, and chess is something I can stream, right? Guys, if you like what you see, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit the sub button, guys. Get involved. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. And on Facebook shut itself off. Sorry, Facebook. Guys, don't forget, this Saturday, the 25th, we are doing a private chess workshop. We will look at your game and look at it and go over the moves nice and slow and talk about it. You can ask questions. We can talk and come up with some very specific things that you're doing wrong that we can help you with and fine tune. And it's helped a lot of people, guys. It's helped a lot. And I don't tell you things I think. I like quote grandmasters. When you're doing the wrong thing, I quote grandmasters. I tell you this. I tell you what Daniel Naroditsky said, or what Yasser Seirawan told us, or what FIDE Master David Bassett said, or what Nimzovich said. And we learn. And we learn. And so that's, if you want to be a supporter on Facebook, a subscriber on Twitch, you can use your Amazon Prime for that, or hit the join button on YouTube. It'll be a private stream only to that group of people. So there's not a ton of people. We will look at your game. We will look at your game if you get involved. Plus, you get to support the stream, and that's a good feeling too. Bill Stevens says, "Did anyone ever play ColecoVision?" Yes, Word Controller, Cuber, Ladybug, so many cool games. Yes, ColecoVision was an amazing console back in the day, and was with a C. It was COLECO, ColecoVision. Yeah. Yeah, respect. Yeah, how about you, Abdel? Are you a gamer at all or no? Yeah. And Branson, I don't believe I said, I don't know how many times I said it, but thank you. Thank you for anything you're doing. Branson is helping me make a contact at the at the Charlotte Chess Club. At the Charlotte Chess Club. And because I want to go for the Daniel Naroditsky Memorial. And I would love to get a press pass so I can get some footage, report on the event, maybe get some hot takes from some of the players, and have the run of the place, and bring my cameraman. Yeah. But I'll have to hit him up for a +1 when we do it. You spell better music than English. No, that's cool, man. You do. Open mic. You were asking about. You said you were going to ask about open mic. Open mic last night. I'll tell you, open mic has been really weird. Last week was slower than this week. This week wasn't bad as far as the venue, the people in the venue. Dude, I haven't been getting a lot of performers. The performers are down, and I don't understand why. You know, whenever you have a business, if it's not doing well, first thing you have to look at is yourself, right? What am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? Guys, I'm the same guy I am here. I at least I think I am. Well, yeah, nothing's changed in the last few months, but I feel like the performers are dropping off. But I mean, I go out of my way to make people comfortable. I treat them good. I make the PA sound great. I go to other open mics. It doesn't sound like my open mic. It doesn't. And people tell me that too. They're like, "Oh my God, your monitor sounds so good. I can hear myself sing." I'm like, yeah, it's what we do. Daniel San, resub for 11 months. How's it going, y'all? Daniel, it's going great, man. I got second place in the tournament. Daniel, Chess Workshop Saturday. See, Daniel uses Prime to subscribe on Twitch. And so now he will be at the workshop Saturday, and we'll look at one of his games. Daniel's rating is still not very high, but Daniel literally, when we look at his games, he's already applying all the stuff that like it's hard for me to freaking tell Daniel a whole bunch about his openings because you're doing so good. Bill Stevens says, "You know how once a month you do a world championship in the tourney? What if you did something special once a month at the open mic to get folks to come out?" That's an idea, man. That's an idea. It's an idea. I'll tell you one thing I thought about last night. What a lot of people do at open mics is, and I don't really have a problem with it, but they, like a host from another open mic, will come to my open mic to check it out. And I love that. "Hey, Charlie, what's up? Great." I don't normally get on the mic and advertise, say, "Hey, Johnny's here. He has an open mic across the street on Thursdays," because that's advertising another venue. But they come and they'll hang out and talk to people. "Hey, what's going on, man? What are you doing? You know, oh yeah, you know, I and they'll tell people face to face, like, "Yeah, I got an open mic in this other town on Thursdays." "Oh, really? Where's that?" "Huh? Hey, maybe I'll come see you." And it's not really poaching because they're like, if if you can't keep your customers, then other people aren't stealing them. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's important for you to be valuable, and then little things like that. You don't want to try and advertise for your competition. You don't want to, you don't want to break a toe trying to lose your customers. But being confident, and I told a guy the other night about the new guy, sax player, plays great, by the way. I told him, he was like, "Are there any other open mics around, or places I can meet people?" I said, "Totally, dude." And I gave him the list. He came to the right guy. I knew everywhere to send him. He played good too. Guy played good sax, man. He was a good sax player. Real nice guy at the open mic last night. So, and I think he's gonna be there next week too. Totally cool dude. So, yeah. So I've had like one or two performers for 2 weeks in a row. Okay, one guy got there's a group of guys that come, and one of the guys got appendicitis. He had to have his appendix taken out. So that group hasn't been there for a few weeks. They're coming back next week. Okay, there's one. A few of the people got the they got the thing, guys. They got the thing. The thing is, when you couple too many It's a Move coffee mugs. And then they saw red and blue lights. Maybe they had to spend the night away from home. And no one was hurt. Thank goodness. And they're like, they stopped going out. That happened to a whole bunch of people. That's probably what it is, actually. That's a big part of it. Because when you work in a bar, people come to a bar, well, a couple reasons. They come to drink, and they also come usually to socialize, but to socialize with pretty girls and pretty boys. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a younger crowd. They go to, there's girls. Hey, let's go out. That's what we used to do. We used to go out to clubs because there's girls there, right? To meet girls, to meet people. And, but if you can't have a drink when you're there, so they gotta like plan it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They gotta start being more responsible, and not getting in trouble. Yeah. So the reason I was saying that, Bill Stevens, is because for me to go, like, I thought, when people come to my open mic to meet other people to try and get people to come to their open mic, I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel like they're poaching. But when I go to another open mic and do it, I feel like a poacher. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. And it's completely acceptable, especially if I go, say hi, support the venue, buy a drink, get up and play music, take part, and then I'm just meet people, go, "Hey man, what are you doing?" Hey man, I host an open mic in Marble Falls. Where do you live? I live in Marble Falls. I host an open mic in Marble Falls on Tuesday nights. Oh, really? I'll come see you. Cool. The problem is I work at night. Like, tonight's Wednesday night. Pooties. I think Pooties. That's the longest running open mic that I know of around here. It's tried to take me 40 minutes to get there. I'm sure there's longer running open mics in like Austin and stuff. Great club, great people. I know the people that run the open mic. I could go down there and try and hustle up, start meeting some people, and then be like, "Yeah, man, I got open mic. If you want to come on Tuesdays, if you want to come up sing some songs." People do that. I would have to not stream tonight. There's some overlap with, and another thing too is about my open mic. I care about my open mic. I really do. For me, it's easier to try and promote it by telling as many people as I can when I see them, and then like a little Facebook ad, a targeted Facebook ad in the certain areas. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Because what? You got to work at the open mic, and then you got to go out 2 or 3 times a week and hang out in bars to try and get people to come to your open mic. It's like, to me, if it gets to that point, then I don't want to do it anymore, because it's to be too much work. It wouldn't be worth it. You know what I'm saying? And it's important that that the club owner makes his money. He's got to make enough money or it won't be worth it to him. And believe me, he's not going to subsidize for very long. He won't subsidize at all, but they're not knee jerk either, right? Like if I had 2 weeks in a row with not a person in the whole bar, he'd be like, Charlie, what do you got? A disease or something? What's going on? Like, I don't know. Well, okay, we'll see what happens next week. We've been doing this for 5 years. We've had a couple slow weeks in a row. Another thing, if you get 3 slammed weeks in a row, you're busy. That's a good time to ask for a raise, but that might not be enough to. It's like, hey, we had 3 good weeks. That's good, but we got to look at the year so far and see if the numbers make sense, you know. Sage of Empire says no streaming to Facebook right now. Just curious because I didn't realize now until you were streaming on Twitch. Sage, I'm sorry, I was streaming on Facebook. I had one little glitch over here for 1 second. Facebook shuts off. Every other platform just is fine. Facebook is just like, it wasn't their fault, but it's their fault for not having a robust system. It really is their fault for not having a robust system. Drives me nuts. You're being too hard on yourself. You're just too nice a guy. I suffer from the same affliction. Yeah, I really do, man. I really do. And I'll tell you something else. Like, I would rather go without than look greedy. Do you know what I'm saying? I would rather get shortchanged than have someone maybe think I was trying to shortchange them. That's one thing about me. I don't know what it is. It's just what it is. I just really a little bit of it's people pleaser, but I think it's just like there's nothing I hate more than like like dishonest, greedy people, man. You know what I mean? I don't like them. So I really, really don't want anyone to look at me like that. So I'm very careful not to be dishonest. I'm not perfect. Not perfect. I'm not being self-righteous here, guys. I'm not perfect. To be as honest as I can and to be as not greedy as I can. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that goes a long way too, right? It's like if, let's just say, and this isn't the case, but let's just say people from other open mics came and poached people from my open mic, but I didn't do that at their open mics. But that's not the case. But if it was, there's a little bit of, as long as my open mic keeps going fine, there's a little bit of like, I don't need to do that. That's okay. I don't mind if you do. In other words, I'll help you, but you don't have to help me. I'll do it myself. You know what I mean? That's all good and fine until there's only been 2 performers in the last couple weeks. So I definitely, now I went out last week. And I could do it again, too. There was one open mic that starts at 7, and Courtney and I went early. And then I still got back here, and I started the stream late at 9. I started at 9 o'clock. That was on a Thursday. Yeah, and they had a really good hamburger. They have steak nights, too. They have steaks, too. So maybe not this week, but maybe next week I'll go to that open mic again. And this time, meet people. Because there were a bunch of people there I didn't know. I just got up and played. My friend was hosting it, so I got up and played. And I didn't walk around. I didn't really meet anybody of the other people. I had to leave early too, though, because I had to come to work. I work Wednesdays. Tonight I can't go to Pootie's, unless I'm gonna not be a streamer anymore and just start going to bars and hanging out to beg people to come to my open mic. I can't do that. So I've got to I got to figure it out the best way I can. You know. Yeah. Guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. What an absolute good time. I'm gonna be back at 8 p.m. in just a few hours. For the Elden Ring Easy Run. The Easy Run. And if you're a Facebook supporter, YouTube member, or a Twitch subscriber, and you can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch. It's one button, guys. Just Google it. It's so easy. And then you get a free sub every month. Bang. You qualify. You support the stream every month for free. And you get access to the Chess Workshop Saturday, April 25th. The day after tomorrow, this Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, Texas time. Just get on, guys. Get on whatever platform you're a sub on, or a member or a supporter, and you will see the stream. It'll be exclusive for you. Well, I can tell you not that you asked, but you're an awesome, generous beacon of light. I know. Oh, I know you do great things for people, which is why people are willing to do nice things for you. Bill Stevens, thank you. I'm gonna. Sage of Empire says interesting. Well, sorry about that, man. I'm sure that it is frustrating, man, because Facebook's where my chess community started, and once I start to stream, we're working. I'm not streaming for 12 hours and walking away like and eating a sandwich and checking my phone. I mean, okay, I got to run to the bathroom sometimes. It's like I'm here, I'm streaming. I do it all. It's such a, it takes too long to reset the Facebook stream up again. I got to enter a title. I got to enter it's not all saved. If it was Twitch is different. Twitch saves the title, saves the description. I could just hit go live again and it would just go live with the same title. Twitch is fine. YouTube lets you reuse settings from another stream. I could do that. Facebook, no. I got to start from scratch. If you don't type a title, it won't go live. You got to type the title. You got to type the description. If you want people to see it, you got to put hashtags. You got to tag a game. You got to pick what game it is. Do you want a thumbnail? Well, you got to put the thumbnail. It takes time to set it up. So once Facebook drops, and it dropped in the first 2 minutes of the stream, it's like, but I didn't let it bother me. It was frustrating, and you can see I just started to get a little frustrated, right? But no. I just had an idea though. I wonder if I could open up a second window and set up. This is such a hassle because Facebook doesn't take care of their stuff. And just spend more time and set up 2 streams. And then if Facebook ever goes dead, okay. And then while I'm live, if I go, oh, it went dead, close that window, bang, hit the button and go live again on the new one I set up. I could do that. But you see, it shouldn't be that hard. But that's an idea. It just, yeah. The Facebook thing is crazy, man. But they're doing fine. They're not doing fine. Wait, it's on Saturday. Saturday, April 25th, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Count it. Yeah, 4 p.m. Saturday. Yep. All right. Be here for the workshop, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours for the gaming stream. And then again tomorrow, I play viewers. So be here tomorrow for viewers. Hit the like button, follow button, sub button, hit all the buttons, guys. Freaking love you guys. Goodbye.